Altu, you've turned into quite a chef now, and you do a ton of hikes. Tell us what you were like before the program, and what's different about you now.
First of all, before I start the program, that was my biggest thing, that I need to do something about my weight and my body energy, because I was going on hikes before the program and I was always the one left behind, like way behind. And I didn't like it because I didn't have energy, and I was like, I didn't feel good afterwards, to be honest. So I joined and met these great people, and of course Sam was a great help for everything. And I started cooking more and eating out less. And since I know how to shop now, I always pick the right things to cook, and always eating vegetables and fruits. So I feel so much energy right now. I don't even need to sleep as much as I used to. So yeah,
Wow.
seriously, I only sleep like 6-7 hours weekdays.
Oh, nice. You look great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You do. Yep.
And Linda,
Yes.
you have made a ton of changes. You are, to me, night and day different. Tell us about your successes.
I have too many successes really to tell. I can tell a few. I would think the number one success is that I think about what I'm eating. I think about what I'm going to cook, where I'm going to eat. I like what you said about upgrading your lifestyle. It's not a diet. People ask me all the time, what are you doing? What diet? I said, well, really, I'm not on a diet. I've just upgraded my lifestyle. I've made myself a priority.
Mm-hmm. And I'd say don't hold back. What else? What else happened?
I really and truly, I just, at this late stage in my life, it's like I've been reborn, really.
Wow.
It's like I have a new attitude, basically. It's not to preach to other people. I've made myself a priority. So when I eat, I don't want food just because somebody's selling it to me or it smells good. I want food that's going to do something for my body, basically.
I love it. Irit, if someone asked you what you would expect from this, what would you tell them?
I actually had I was questionable about coming because I drank lots of water before, I was eating fruit and vegetable, but I also, for dinner every night, I would open the freezer, whatever fell out that I would eat. That's a good way to choose it. So, but I figured, okay, I know all this stuff, but to get it all in order and in writing and, you know, with company that I'll be accounted for, you know, stuff that I set up my mind to do, and 2 weeks later and I have to come in and say, okay, what have you done? Did you keep any of your promises? Did you do that? Did you do that? So that's a good thing for me, and I hope we keep doing that. I also, what I found out that was really good was writing like a food diary, because before that I wasn't paying attention what comes into my mouth, and putting it on paper like day by day, I would feel like the way I feel after eating that, I would know, okay, this is working for me or this is not working for me. So it was a good thing to to keep track. And I love this group.
Yeah, yeah, this is a great group. Lorenza,
What?
tell us your successes.
Oh my goodness. You know what? I am probably the example of what not to do in this group. I probably missed more than I came. But what I did learn from this group as well as from you is the support that I get when I come. So every time I come, it's like I plug in and I get that, you can do this, Lorenza, come on, we miss you. And I'm like, no, why did I? But what I have learned is to read labels. I love the Just Greens cookbook, although I may have used it once or twice. I have it. That's the main thing. I do eat more fruits and vegetables now, and I enjoy that. I just, what I would like to impress upon anyone who watches this is that making the commitment, being accountable, is real important for our success. And I would come and say, oh, I feel like a failure, and y'all say, oh, no, come on, we can do this, you can do it. And that just gets me going again. I see where I could have made a lot more progress, although, thank you, Sam, for telling me, yes, you are successful and not a failure, because that does mean a lot to me. I can't turn back the time, but what I can say to anyone who's watching this, if you make the commitment, do it. And from what I've seen in these folks here, and my little bit that I did get, I got a lot out of this. It is really worth it. It is. But just like anything else, the more you put into it, the more you get out of it. That's the bottom line. And they can just do so much. Your group can just do so much. But basically, it's up to the individual. And so I'm really glad to be here even just today. Just today, showing up and feeling the love. And knowing that, yes, even with my not showing up as much as I could have, I still got some success out of the program. And thank you, Sam.
You're welcome. I know I always tell you guys to put your scale on vacation. But share a little bit about how your clothes are fitting these days.
These pants, I haven't worn them for the last 2 years.
Wow.
So,
Nice.
I'm in them today.
Yeah, what? Come on now.
Nice job. Nice job.
Yeah, I've lost 20 pounds, but actually I didn't join to lose weight. I joined to know about food. Because from the time I was born, I'm 63, but from the time I was born, food was not talked about as nutrition. And when I started cooking for myself, it was just what was easy to fix. Whenever I went to a restaurant, it was what sounded good, and I hear people say that now when I'm in a restaurant and I'm looking for the nutritious items. I hear people at other tables saying, oh, what sounds good? And when I see the portions that are brought to people, I feel so bad for them because that food is doing very, very much harm. People laugh at me when I'm serious, but I'm truly serious. That food is doing those people harm. And they don't even realize it. They think they're having a good time. I did it for years. And when I started getting health problems, I wish somebody had told me. And even I told you, Sam, I have young people in my life. I really want to help them at their teenage years, do something for themselves. Because like my doctor told me, once those fat cells are made, they never go away. Right. And even after you lose weight, those fat cells are crying out for fat to your brain. And 24/7, your brain's going to have to, you and your brain are going to have to try to keep fat out of those cells. But if those cells are never made, those young people, they never have to worry about it. And that's what I really want to do. And when I retire next year, I want to go on some kind of crusade to help these young people not develop these fat cells. And I tell you, I was one of the most doubters of this program. And I want to thank you, Sam, really and truly, because I am a very, very intentional eater. That's what I call myself. I'm an intentional eater. I eat with intent to help my body. It's not so that I can be a pat myself on the back and say I'm a know-it-all. I want to have a quality of life, and you truly are what you eat.
That's
Yeah.
right. Well said.
Yes.
What about the rest of you? How have you noticed a difference in how your body feels and
Pen
your
size.
clothes? Yeah. Yeah.
I got these new pens for work. I guess it was like either February or April, and they're loose now.
Nice.
It's been like a couple months.
Wow.
And I can't get into my old jeans ever. They are so loose. Belts can't help it either. Yeah, I need new jeans.
We did talk about going shopping together as a group. Wonderful.
Well, we went to food shopping.
But what I know is that I remember when our Tuk first came in, he was saying that kept saying, "I want to lose this weight. I want to get from this size to this size." And Sam kept saying,
Yes, I did.
"Don't focus on that.
Yeah.
Just focus
That's what
on
he
just
said.
changing your behavior." And
Yes.
once you did that, then it just dropped.
It just
off.
dropped off.
Yeah,
Right.
and
Yes.
it's still been. I wanna. You probably still have that same pants size you had before, but good for you. Good for you. Me, I just wear my clothes differently now.
I learned to eat without watching TV or reading. I never thought I could do that, and it just happened so naturally. I'm sitting at my table, eating, enjoying my food, and not doing anything else. It's a phenomenal new experience for me. It's just, I even walk. I walk 30 minutes a day. Not making myself. I really enjoy it. I enjoy going and buying beets and beet greens and steaming the beets and cooking the greens, kale, whatever. It's just really, it's fun. It's actually fun. And I like that you said, if you want to eat something that's not quote unquote so healthy, do it. There's no bad foods, there's no guilt, You're just doing it because you're a responsible person for yourself, a steward. You're a responsible steward.
I love muesli now. Had some this morning. You know what? I did that just this morning. I sat at the dining room table next to the window.
That's phenomenal.
I sat there by myself with
You
my
are
bowl
kidding me.
with my bowl of muesli.
I cannot believe
with
this.
the agave
You go, girl.
on it and strawberries and bananas.
And didn't have
Wow.
a TV on or anything.
Wow.
That's phenomenal.
Nice job.
Good job.
Muesli rocks.
That
I
is.
wouldn't have known about it if it hadn't been for you. Thank you so much.
All the habits that you taught us. Chew your food a lot before you swallow it.
At least 20 times.
Well, I don't count. I did count for a while, but now I don't count. But I just make sure the food is all ground up before. Just
Yeah, it takes
lots
a
of
long time
things.
to eat.
Yeah, eating 30
Take
to
your
an
time.
hour after you get up. Little things, it's just really simple to change.
Yeah, the water by the bed
Mm-hmm.
first thing in the morning.
Yeah, drinking the
Lots
water.
of water.
Yeah.
I'll
All of
drink
the,
to
and
that.
now it just becomes natural. At first, when I started, it was like, oh man. But now it's just natural now.
I love it. Give yourselves a round of applause. And a pat in the back. Why not? Nice job, everybody.
Yeah, thank you so much,
Thanks,
Sam.
Sam.
Yeah, thanks, Sam.
Food is everything, and it can actually change your life. When you are balanced, happy, and feed your body what it needs, you will never have a weight problem again. I want to help you create some simple steps to get your own success. I have a program that is both delicious and fun. You owe it to yourself to finally try something that works for a lifetime. Sign up for a free consultation and see for yourself. See if this is the right program for you.